In today's video, we are here to check out something a bit different than what I normally post. And what exactly I mean by that is, as of right now, you guys might be wondering, wait, I don't recognize this game. What on earth are you playing? And well, the short answer to that question is right now, I am in the early access to an upcoming anime simulator called Anime Multiverses. And well, having a look around the map, you guys might be wondering, wait, is this some kind of like tower defense game? Because, you know, there's like raids, and then like even the summoning system looks very similar to a tower defense game. But from what I was told, apparently it is not that kind of game, and it's something completely unique. Now, me personally, I am completely down for something new, and I'm sure you guys are too. So I'm not going to waste your guys' time. If you want to, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And without further ado, let's jump right into this. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and I guess quickly go through the tutorial, so then, you know, of course, we can start to understand how exactly this game works. So starting off by walking on over here to the summoning page, apparently with gems, you can go ahead and summon yourself some kind of like special abilities. For example, in this case, some of the best ones that you can get range from Dismantle from, I guess, Jujutsu Kaisen, Solar Punch from, I don't really know where, I gotta be honest. And then there's even Gate of Babylon, which once again, have absolutely zero clue. But all I know is that they're mythical, and you know, that means they're gonna be strong. So let's see if I can go ahead and, you know, maybe quickly get one. So starting off for my very first roll, I managed to get myself highest hatchies. I'm not gonna lie, for my very first roll, getting a rare, I think that's pretty good. In fact, if we head on over here, no, never mind. Apparently, it's one of the worst ones you can get, coming in at 79.995%. But hey, you know what? It's fine, since there are pity systems in the game, so if we really want to, we can go ahead and get ourselves better ones really easily. Or maybe even right now. Oh, well, I guess never mind. Apparently, we don't have any gems. I guess this is gonna have to do. Now, having a look at the stats over here, it seems like it is, once again, very similar to how a tower defense game works. You know, there's like different stats ranging from strength, speed, and whatever this is. Maybe it's some kind of like critical combo, I think. I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out in a moment. And then, of course, there's a leveling system, some kind of worthiness system. Pretty much there's a bunch of things that I guess we can go ahead and figure out as we play through the game. And speaking about playing the game, apparently the next step on the tutorial wants us to go ahead and, you know, jump into the main gameplay. And awesome, just like that, we are now in what seems to be the very first world. Now, having a look around, it does seem like, I think I'm starting to get what this game, why people are saying it's like so unique. I have a feeling they are mixing both tower defense game and simulator into one thing. And don't worry, by the way, if you have absolutely zero clue what I'm saying. Let me just go ahead and show you. So, starting off, as you can see, right now, we can go ahead and start punching this enemy. And whilst we do that, we are also gaining energy. And then as well, we can go ahead and use, I guess you could call these like special moves, which will then, you know, do a bunch of damage. Then from there, all you really have to do is just to keep on, you know, repeating the process over and over until eventually you take out one of the enemies. And then, as you can see, you can then get a coin currency, which then can be used at, for example, this alien capsule. And okay, having a look over here at the egg, it does seem like this is where you can hatch pets, but they aren't pets. In this case, they are actually items. In fact, I can actually recognize some of them. This is kind of like the things that they have on like the Dragon Ball characters, you know, the thing that they have on their eye. Then this is a senzu bean, some kind of watch, a sword, and then honestly, I don't know what this is, but once again, just like the powers that we saw before, it's mythical, so, you know, that must mean it's good. However, right now, in order to, you know, go ahead and try our luck to getting something good, we are going to be needing 500 coins. So, you know what? I think the perfect way to start off, I guess, the main grinding of the video is to go ahead and, I guess, quickly AFK here for like 5 to 10 minutes. So then that way, we can go ahead and get whatever these items are going to be. But as well, not only that, we can also get started on the grinding to hopefully unlock the rest of these worlds. And oh yeah, by the way, on release, this game is apparently going to be having 5 worlds with hopefully what is going to be a bunch of stuff in them to check out. And okay, just like that, we are now back around 10 minutes later. And as you can see, we now have well over enough coins in order to hopefully get ourselves something good. So let's go ahead and quickly do a bunch of hatching. And oh wow, starting off, we already got a bunch of stuff. And okay, immediately like 5 seconds later, we got a legendary. Now the big question is it going to be any good? What? Wait, hold on a second. The Kenzu beans over here, yeah, they're 1x. Then these visors are 1.75x, 3.75x, and then it jumps up all the way to 9x. Okay, game. Okay, I think I get you now. You want to make us broken really easily. I'm not gonna complain. And what's even better is that apparently we just completed the tutorial and it's going to be giving us a free 250 gems. Guess that means that we can go ahead and, you know, get ourselves some better skills. But before we go ahead and do that, let's just quickly run on over here to the end of the world. So then we can have a look and see how much the next world is going to cost. Now in this case, it's going to be costing 35k coins, which is a bit expensive, but it shouldn't be anything crazy. In fact, now that I'm getting plus 10 energy per click, when it comes to like these stronger enemies, I should be able to take them out pretty fast. In fact, taking out one of these elite aliens over here gave me, I think, like 750 coins, and that's pretty good. It means that I only need to take them out like 10 times, 20 times, and then it will then give me, I think, exactly enough to unlock the Sand Village. So yeah, not gonna lie, I think when it comes to progression in this world, we should be done fast. However, before we jump into all of that, I do want to quickly check out some of the other buttons on the screen. So starting off over here at the quest, it does seem like that this is once again very similar to how like a tower defense quest system looks. However, of course, in this case, instead of like, you know, giving units or something, it's actually going to be giving us the gems that we need in order to roll for better skills. Now, I definitely like that, and what's even better is that, you know, we can actually start claiming some of them. So let's quickly claim that. Boom, we're getting gems and crystals, which I have absolutely zero clue where you use these crystals. But hey, free things is free things. And that seems to be relatively almost halfway of the daily quest done. And then there's also weekly quests, a milestone quest, which we can go ahead and quickly claim just like that. And now with all of the quests claimed, I have 1,360 gems. I think you know what that means. It's time to go gambling. I know, it seems like we are already out of gems. Now, I don't think I got anything good, unfortunately. Yeah, the best that I was able to get was just a few measly epics. However, if we just quickly compare their stats, yeah, it is still a pretty decent increase, you know, 26% all the way up to 118%. The only downside to it is that comparing their like time stats, it does seem like that these are twice as long to, you know, use them up and, you know, attack. But I guess it's fine since, you know, since we're getting like a 6 times increase in damage, it's kind of making up for it, I think. You know what, I'm gonna be honest with you all. There's a reason why I never liked tower defense games that much, is because a lot of people would be like, hey, this is better because, you know, this stat is slightly lower than this. But then you'd say, hey, this has much better damage, so how is this better? But yeah, then after like a bunch of like 5 to 10 minutes explaining, they'll be like, to conclude, this is better. Yeah, I don't know. I think at this point, I'm just gonna quit this, and then if it's better, GG's. If it's not, GG's. But anyways, now that that is all out of the way, I think it's time that we kind of have a look at, you know, what all of this other stuff is about. In fact, yeah, it does seem like that there is around 6 to 7 things to check out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly speed run through them. So starting off over here at the stat potential, it seems like that this is where you can go ahead and, you know, change the stats, meaning that, you know, you can get like A plus, A minus, for example, on strength. So then that way, of course, you can increase the, I guess, the capabilities, or should I say potential of your skill. But yeah, then from there is an AFK chamber where, you know, I guess you could go ahead and AFK for probably gems or money. And then of course, if you can AFK for gems, then you can AFK for better skills, and then you can go to the stat potential and get better stats. I think you guys are getting the idea here. It's kind of like a circle. You do this, you go there, then you go there, and you just repeat over and over. And then as well, there is also traits, which I guess once again you can put them on your skill, ranging from some of these small increases like 5% damage all the way up to 275%. Now that is pretty insane. However, the chances of getting it is 0.1%. And yeah, listen, my luck can be many things. It can be good, it can be bad, but this is absolutely ridiculous. What about this charm system over here? Is this something like really similar? No. Charms give multiple stat buffs the more you upgrade the tier. I see. From what I can see, apparently this is like a small boost that you can kind of equip. You can equip up to 3 of them. And then of course, the more tiers you unlock, the better they will be. And then in order to unlock them, you are going to be needing both items, or should I say relics, and then as well certain skills. Alright then, I'm definitely liking that. I think this might be actually one of the first brand new things that I've never ever seen before. So yeah, props to the devs for coming up with that. And then over here, it seems like that there are ascensions where you can go ahead and I guess increase your energy multiplier, whilst also getting a bunch of different items. However, in order to do that, I need 2.5 million energy. So yeah, once again, that is something I can't really check out. And then I think one of the last few things that we can see is the evolutions, where I don't think I have anything that can evolve. As I was saying, over here you can hopefully, I guess, unlock different like levels to your skills. So then that's way you can then, I guess, become much stronger, much faster, and then just obliterate all enemies. And then last but certainly not least, it seems like that we have 2 different game modes to check out: the raids and as well the tower. And oh wow, okay, having a look over here at, I guess this is what you call the Infinity Castle Tower. This might be one of the best ways in order to get gems, and as well you can also get stat cubes and trait shards. And then what about the raids over here? Is this kind of like a similar story? Yeah, it does seem like once again you can go ahead and get yourself gems, XP, pretty much the whole shebang. However, in order to do that, I do need to go ahead and get myself much stronger. So then, if we decide to, for example, do the tower, whatever challenge it throws at us, we will be able to take it out. And then from there, I think what I'll do is I will go ahead and maybe use some of the rewards that we get from it, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe end of the video by trying to get at least a legendary skill. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, after I think it's been like 2 hours since you've last seen me, and let's just say within those 2 hours I was able to make a bunch of progress, and also was able to check out a bunch of cool stuff. For example, over here at the game mode, or should I say the tower, I was able to go up a few floors, specifically floor 16, and not gonna lie, I am really impressed by this Infinity Castle. And the reason that I'm saying that is because it really shows how much work the devs have put into this. Like when it comes to ideas and whatnot, they are taking like the best aspects of other games. For example, this kind of really reminds me of like Anime Champions. If you know that game, remember the tower? And in fact as well, it does work very similarly. You literally go up the tower. Like there's no like just respawning only. We actually have some really cool animations. But as well, not only that, even over here at the raids, it isn't like some kind of time trial where, it's just really simple and, you can AFK it with like a auto click or something. You do actually have to put like a little bit of effort into it. You can't just like AFK running side to side. You need to focus on actually taking out the enemies. And I mean, having a look at the gameplay right now, it's kind of a nice refresher, it's not the usual time trial, it's not the usual AFK game mode. This is actually something that I wouldn't mind, grinding for a few hours straight, especially since this is actually one of the main ways to actually progress, because when you like complete these raids, you do end up getting not only gems, but as well EXP that can actually level up your skills. For example, remember how this Kamehameha used to be like 110% extra damage? Yeah, now it's it's 165% at only level 5. But yeah, apart from that though, within those 2 hours, or it might have been 3, again, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I have been grinding out for a while, you know, completing quests and using some codes, to the point where I now have 13,350 gems. Now that is quite a lot of gems, so much so in fact that I think we have more than enough in order to reach the mythical pity. At least I hope so, because you know, if I end up coming, you know, a few spins short, then I am going to be a little bit sad. But hey, that's completely fine though, since the original goal was to at least get a legendary, and 100% we're gonna get it. So you know what, let's quickly start the auto roll, and I guess from there we can see if luck is going to be on my side today. And there we go, just like that, we have managed to get ourselves our very first mythical skill. Now the big question is though, was it actually worth it, you know, spending well over 10,000 gems just to get it? So right now, my best skill is 165% damage with, you know, the rest of these stats. And then having a look at this one, okay, good, awesome, it's actually decent. 460% damage, 13 seconds, but I think that can be improved a little bit. And as well, 4.5 shield break. Now, I am definitely going to be equipping that right now. And then as well, I think I can equip some of these other ones, like, you know, Space Ripper. We also got Magma. Oh wait, is that the best Magma we can equip? Yes, it is. And then as well, there's also this White Ripple, which might be slightly better. No, it doesn't seem so. But yeah, now with all of those equipped, my team is looking pretty stacked. But hey, hold up a second, we aren't done just yet, since we can actually go ahead and, you know, keep on re-rolling its traits, stats, all of that good stuff. So then that way, hopefully we can get something that will make it, even if it's only like 10% better, that is still gonna be equaling a much larger damage output. For example, just like this legendary trait, it will be decreasing the speed on you know, how long it takes to use it by 25%. And yeah, when you consider that, you know, it has a base time of 10 seconds per attack, that is like 2.5 seconds less. Plus as well, in the long run, is going to be even more worth it, because once we go ahead and evolve it, since yes, we can actually evolve these mythical ones, it is then going to be, you know, having extra attack, meaning we can do more DPS per second. But as well, not only that, when we go ahead and evolve it, we also unlock some kind of passive boost. I think you guys are kind of getting the drill now. Lots of cool stuff that we can make even more OP. So for you guys wondering if you're gonna be able to beat this game in like, you know, a few hours, no, you guys are gonna have a real lot to do. But anyways, guys, I think this is where I'm going to be leaving off today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, we have checked out another anime simulator on Roblox, and in my opinion, I truly think that this might actually be the best one yet. Like, no joke, the devs have really taken into account like all of the different anime games that's really popped off on Roblox, and then they've kind of like, you know, taken the best aspects of it. For example, the anime champions like game modes, you know, how they work. Then they've also taken systems from tower defense games, and then most importantly, they've used like the simulator vibes as the base. And yeah, from what I've played up till now, things are really making sense, and it's kind of left me wondering, what other crazy ideas are they going to have? I guess we'll just have to find out once, you know, the game releases. But anyways, apart from that, once again, if you guys did end up enjoying this video and want to see more, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on, and also comment down below, what are your thoughts on this game? Does it look like it's going to be one of the next big anime simulators on Roblox? Or do you disagree with me and think this is gonna flop? Feel free to let me know. And yeah, apart from that, I think I'm going to probably finish the game, so then, you know, once it actually releases, then I will be prepared to do a noob to pro. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and as well, have an amazing rest of your day.